It is the first stimuli of an employee in an organization. What is that we are looking at in this particular industry is that we need to have a metamorphosis of positional. People have been talking about only the people can make a difference. All the speakers. There can be process, there can be technology, there can be resources, there can be an excellent marketing like Dr. Saravanan has done it. But still, when the patient or customer come to you, there should be people, and the people related process only we are going to draw. Specifically, we are going to address about one area called how we can draw certain things from a different industry as a whole. People spoke about customer need. Generally, HR, we were doing it as a reactive mode. Then people are talking about a process-driven after NABH and certification. And today, all the speakers touched upon one point. We need to have a practices, something related to customer need. We all know this. From the period of 4000 BC, how this industry has evolved, and today's trends in healthcare. Maybe chain of specialities or super specialities. According to the need, we need to design the structure of an organization and the people practices. HR, I always call it, is a mirror of the health status of the organization. You don't need to have any other test whether the stand of your company where it works. I always proud to say healthcare is a kind of a special industry, especially a hospital, because these are the practices, what is it you see. We were the first to adapt in the industry. Shift working, flexi timing working with the senior people. It is all something very new to your IT industry. People are talking one right away, but whereas this industry has proved long time back. Working across the cross section of employee, especially there is an operation in a OT room, you find a senior most surgeon is working with very least qualified or a person of a ward boy and an assistant. That kind of a heterogeneous teamwork, a Velcro model of working, you cannot find in any other industry except this healthcare industry. There are a lot of practices, what I have mentioned here. I will share the slide. Probably we are first to adapt. But still, I say we need to learn from other industries. These are the positions are indicating. Every day there is new position is evolving in hospital. It's a huge list. We did not have a place for counselors. Today we are talking about preclinical, post-clinical counseling, financial counseling, non-financial counseling, rehabilitation counseling, building related counseling. So there is a position for counselors. So therefore, the whole forum has decided what are the best practices are available in a different industry, how we can take it up. That is what we are going to touch upon quickly. BPO is a kind of an industry which has proved to the rest of the world. They have come very recently. 10 years old is the maximum. They are doing fine. What is it they do? Very importantly, they align the entire process towards an operation. First learning for all of us. Let us also align all our HR practices towards the customer, towards the patient, towards that kind of a process. This is a learning from BPO industry. If you look at it so-called, the beauty of this nation is IT industries. They make huge foreign exchange. They celebrate their work. What is it they have done? They have transformed from a very simple process to the professional climate. They also talk about something called balanced work life. Let us draw inference of what is balanced work life and start replicating to healthcare industry, because our doctors, our senior consultant, our celebrated consultants, they do have a problem of balanced work life. I know, we all know that, probably senior person can endorse. Very celebrated consultants, we have lost them because of not having adequate balanced work life. Good surgeon, normally he starts around 2 a.m. in the morning. Next day around again 6 o'clock you can see him. The missing link is the balanced work life. Let us draw and take this practice to our hospital industry. Manufacturing industry. We all know that the moment you complete BE or diploma in those days, get into a kind of a manufacturing company. They are all 100 years old, 200 years old. Even we have some of the companies like TA groups or TVAs are more than 100 plus. So what is that? They focused on a various kind of a discipline. Everybody, if you look at an employee who works for a TVS or a TI, they are all built to last organization according to Jim Collins. These are the organizations have been created for lifelong. So what is it we can learn from this company is that how to retain an employee for 20 years or 15 years, still upgrading. Though TVS is a very pioneer company, they are the number one company in the advanced quality system practiced in the country. So this is the HR practice we need to learn from manufacturing industries. Today the manufacturing, especially the automobile industry, very, very young even today. What is it we need to learn from the research and development companies? There are a lot of research companies. They only give beautiful drugs for the success of healthcare, hospital industries are purely based on the new molecules are invented. It is all done by large research companies. What is it they do? They have absolutely customized various activities. They provide both financial and non-financial security, personalized pay. For some of the senior consultants, some of the key employees of our hospital, there are very good technicians are there, well-trained nursing staff community. We have one or two. There are certain cases the consultant will not admit, especially burn cases, because we don't have a trained, qualified nurse. How to retain them? Please have an approach like an R&D. Provide them a kind of personalized pay. Provide them little more non-financial benefit. Beyond certain point of the age, I am 45, I am 50 years old. I am not looking at more money, I am not looking at an incentive. Then what do you want? I want to live somewhere nearby the hospital. Provide them that kind of a benefit. At least something like a soft loan for some of the employees. A R&D based approach. Give them a psychological comfort. By that way, you can really retain a very, very good technicians. I know a lot of consultants and senior doctors, they look for a specific technicians to accompany them before they get into the theatre or the treatment. Why? They have a more clinical comfort. They have a freedom. So therefore, let us have an approach of R&D. Learn from the Big Four. We all know Big Four companies are large consulting companies in the world. They are the drama of deciding factor of all industries across the world. E&Y, PwC, they tell you what is the healthcare industry, what is the healthcare market in India, in Tamil Nadu, in some part of Tamil Nadu. They have a kind of different practice related to people. They make it as a very simple, segmented subsystem. For every subsystem, they call it as a practice 1, 2, 3. Nothing but a specialty approach. We will draw for some of our functions where it is important for hospitals. How the large organizations are built. Great companies. We saw built to last companies. There is one thing called as same author Jim Collins writes, good to great. I can get a name something called as a good after the end of this session, but how can I become great? Probably for a company it takes 20 or 25 years. We all know a company called Abbott Laboratories or Johnson & Johnson. It has taken 27 years to be a great company. Okay, what is it we need to do to become a great? Mahatma Gandhi is great. All that only one thing called as a trust-based discipline. That means that you need to have a foundation of trust. I trust you. Let us have an agreement. Let us work together and make what is required. By that way, you will move towards top stars of your employees. That will really give you energy for the system and also plans for you to reach what is your vision and mission. What is it we need to learn from global corporate? Various kind of a process related to performance-based incentive, strategic locational aspect, and multi-skilled employees. These are the HR practices are to be necessarily drawn from companies. We know one thing called as a pharmaceutical industry, which is very close to my heart. There is a drug called, as per in 1893 it has come to the market, but still we all know this drug. And this industry, from the period of 1893 till today morning, what is a molecule is approved by FDA, continue to be young and energetic, dynamic. Please understand, it is not managed by somebody else from abroad. It's all nothing but your brother and my brother, or my friend or your friend. Instead of joining in a hospital, he has moved to pharma industry. They look at it only the performance as a scorecard. How do they really measure it? What is the financial contribution? How many times you are meeting? Who is a customer for a pharma company? Doctors. How many times you meet a doctor? What is the classification of doctors? All that kind of information is making them to have something called as a balanced scorecard approach. Let us learn how to keep ourselves young, energetic, with more information on various measures. What is a market share? Who is a market leader? These are the information we need to train to our employees in hospitals. The inspirational touch. Dr. Chandrasekhar was really saying that how we need to be more close to the customer. We need to learn the HR practice of NGO, non-governmental organization, emotionally connected to you by way of their inspirational touch. What is it they do? Definitely you and me, we are not affected. You are not part of the system, but still they make you to think for their organization. Oh, they are doing a great thing. Nothing but they touch upon certain emotional point. So let us have that inspirational touch to our employees. The HR practices from an advertising industry, very simple. Celebrate your employees. All the time. Even a kind of a very simple thing he has done. Celebrate. It is not the kind of a simple celebration of your birthday or wedding day. It is a celebration of work achievement. I want to have more genius in my company. What is it I need to do? Should I go and look for scientists outside? Our consultant, our successful practitioners are really taught in the floor to be a genius. Nothing is required except for the most important line I would like to read all of you is homework. We were all doing, still we ask the small kids in our house, nearby our house or even at home, what is your homework? When are you going to complete? If the son and daughter or a grandson or granddaughter is saying, I have completed my homework, he or she is permitted to play forever. Are we doing homework? Definitely not. As a HR practitioner, as an in charge of people, you need to do a homework. Today I have met about 15 employees. 4 of them were charged, 4 of them were not really keen to continue the job, 2 of them are in the mood of resignation. We all get up with the mood of resignation every day. Morning I want to get up and say, I don't want to go today because of the heavy traffic. I don't want to take my car. I don't want to take my bike. I don't want to talk to him. I see a call. I don't want to attend this call. That is called mood of resignations. It comes to you, to me, to everybody. As a HR practitioner, what we need to do? We need to see that, let us do the homework and go back to them and say, what is the issue, how to address the issue, and again make them as a genius within their definition of contributing the best work to our organization. The future of HR, morning people spoke to you, it is going to be digital. You and me, we have no other option. So number 2 is that what behavior of you and me. There are 2 factors are going to decide. How we are going to work, how we are going to align, how we are going to align our people towards our requirement, that is one, and how they are going to be aligned to the digital technology. So, we have a challenges. Please understand, the most complex mission in the world is you and me. At times, physiologically we are treated, we get a relief. Psychologically, they make an attempt to treat you, but psychologically making you to all right is not a medicine, It is nothing but a disciplined practice and a kind of sense of belongingness and motivation by HR. So, therefore, I request all of you to draw the best practices from various industries in your walk of life. You will be meeting a lot of patients or customers from different companies, from different TPA. Please understand what is their company policy, what is it they are doing. If it is not very expensive, high impact, low cost programs. People are thinking that HR is something very expensive, it is a liability program, and I need to call somebody else. No, not required. You need to call 5 members of your team and say happy birthday to you. He has done a very wonderful job. The documentation has come out very well. What has been sent to the other hospital proposal, it is accepted. To have this kind of a good word, positive sign of this, I don't think so. It is a very expensive one. People are talking about free Apple, which has changed the entire world. Please understand, we all know that one apple will keep a doctor away. Especially in an hospital, I always call it is a tree of apples. So let us not worry about it for invention or any discovery of practices. There are people out there, already it has been done. So let us invent something new. And how to keep the next step? Keeping the next step is in your hand. So let us decide. Not necessarily there should be a formal HR department, there should be a qualified person to take care of your HR. No. Any practicing manager, any manager who is capable of dealing with their employees with a sense of belongingness and understanding him, he is an HR practitioner, he is an HR manager. So therefore, make an attempt to understand your own internal customers, whatever the name you call it. Please understand them and help them to keep you to the next step. It is in their hands. There are going to be a lot of innovations in healthcare industry. We will do that. Thank you very much.